Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explore an exciting topic that's been on many developers' minds lately, programmatically calling into the Twitter API. With the rise of social media and the increasing importance of online presence, being able to interact with these platforms in a programmatic way has become more crucial than ever. Whether you're building a social media management tool, analyzing user behavior, or simply automating tasks, understanding how to tap into the Twitter API can be a game changer. In this video, we'll delve into the world of Twitter APIs and discuss your options for calling into them programmatically. We'll cover the different approaches you can take, their pros and cons, and what you need to consider when deciding which route to take. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to get started with integrating Twitter API calls into your application. So let's dive right in. When it comes to calling into the Twitter API programmatically, there are several options available to you. One approach is to use Twitter's own APIs, which provide a wide range of endpoints for interacting with user data, tweets, and more. However, this requires setting up a developer account, creating an app, and obtaining the necessary authentication credentials. Another option is to leverage third-party libraries or SDKs that abstract away some of the complexity involved in working directly with the Twitter API. These libraries often provide a simpler interface for performing common tasks, such as posting tweets or fetching user timelines. However, be aware that using these libraries may limit your control over the underlying API calls and could introduce dependencies on external projects. A third approach is to use HTTP clients or request libraries in your programming language of choice to construct and send API requests manually. This method provides a high degree of flexibility, but requires more effort upfront, as you'll need to handle authentication, error handling, and data parsing yourself. To illustrate the differences between these approaches, let's consider an analogy. Imagine you're planning a trip to a foreign country. Using Twitter's own APIs is like going through the embassy to obtain a visa. It's official, but might involve more red tape. Leveraging third-party libraries is akin to hiring a travel agent. They'll take care of some details for you, but you may have less control over the itinerary. Finally, constructing API requests manually is similar to planning your trip entirely on your own. You have complete flexibility, but it requires more work and research. Before we wrap up, let's summarize the key points discussed in this video. Twitter provides its own APIs for programmatically interacting with user data and tweet. Third-party libraries or SDKs can simplify working with the Twitter API, but may introduce dependencies and limitations. Constructing API requests manually using HTTP clients or request libraries offers flexibility, but requires more upfront effort. That's it for today's video. We've explored your options for calling into the Twitter API programmatically, highlighting the pros and cons of each approach. Whether you're building a social media tool or simply automating tasks, understanding these concepts will help you get started with integrating Twitter API calls into your application. If you have any questions or comments about this topic, please leave them in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on programming and software development. In our next video, we'll be covering Topic A, so stay tuned.